You are not here by accident. As you sit here in this quiet, sacred space, listening to the vibration of these words, I want you to take a slow, intentional breath and allow your physical body to relax completely. Release the tension in your hands, unclamp your jaw, and let the heavy, invisible weight you have carried on your shoulders for so many years gently drop away. Realize that the intricate sequence of unseen events that brought you to this video was woven together by a divine hand far greater and more intelligent than your human identity. Perhaps you were scrolling through the endless, frantic, and empty noise of the digital world, carrying an unexplained heaviness in your spirit, feeling exhausted from the constant, brutal physical struggle to survive, pay your bills, and keep your life from falling apart. But your soul was searching for a very specific frequency. A frequency of deep understanding, total clarity, and divine relief that it hasn't felt in a very long time. There's a quiet, persistent stirring inside you. A subtle call from the higher realms that has been growing louder with every passing day. You may have tried to dismiss it as mere curiosity, a passing thought, or a random suggestion of an algorithm. Deep down in the core of your eternal being, you know that you could never fully silence the resonance of truth when it speaks directly to your spirit. The higher realms are speaking into that sacred, quiet sanctuary within your heart right now. It is not speaking with the chaotic, demanding, and fearful noise of this physical world, but with a deep, unshakable decree. The strange, uncomfortable, and alarming financial symptoms you have been experiencing lately are not signs that your life is falling apart. They are the undeniable markers that only the rarest chosen ones experience right before a massive, permanent shift into sovereign wealth. When a soul is about to be elevated out of the matrix of survival, the universe initiates a total purge of lower vibrational structures. This purge often looks like a sudden breakdown of old income channels, a period of strange financial stillness, or an intense feeling of emotional friction whenever you try to force the old ways of making money. You are not broken, and you are not being punished. Your spirit is simply refusing to operate on the frequency of lack any longer. Look closely at what has been happening in your physical reality recently. You may have noticed that strategies, jobs, or business methods that used to generate income for you have suddenly stopped working. You find yourself feeling an unbearable sense of internal resistance whenever you try to push yourself through raw physical hustle. You look around and see people who are completely fine with grinding away for decades in stressful, unfulfilling roles, yet your own nervous system reacts with overwhelming fatigue, anxiety, or physical exhaustion whenever you try to force yourself into that same mold. You may have experienced sudden, unexpected expenses that seem to strip away your savings just as you felt you were making progress, leaving you feeling frustrated, confused, and deeply isolated. I am here as a sovereign elder to tell you the spiritual truth. This unbearable friction is the primary financial symptom that heralds your upcoming wealth shift. In the realm of energy, a container cannot be filled with pure, high-vibrational gold while it is still holding on to dirty, low-vibrational water. The higher realms are intentionally collapsing your reliance on lower matrix channels so that you are forced to step into your sovereign authority. The universe is shutting down the breadcrumbs of survival so that you are finally compelled to claim the banquet of infinite supply. The old structure must crumble completely so that your true divine architecture can be built in its place. However, you must understand a critical spiritual law before this transition can be completed. Divine decrees require a physical and subconscious receptor on Earth to manifest as tangible reality. If your subconscious mind remains programmed with the old static of survival, fear, and debt, the high-frequency wealth being released into your field will simply bounce off your vessel. That is precisely why we created the Prosperity Blueprint. It is a dedicated 7-day energetic realignment architecture designed to clear your subconscious channels, rewire your nervous system, and permanently dismantle the governor of scarcity. If you feel a deep soul-level resonance calling you to align your vessel tonight. Click the link in the pinned comment below at any moment to claim your prosperity blueprint along with all 3 free companion guides. To fully understand this financial symptom, you must comprehend the spiritual law of the frequency void. When a chosen one is transitioning from the matrix of scarcity to the reality of sovereign wealth, there is always a temporary bridge period. A void. In this void, the old world has stopped producing results, but the new world has not yet fully materialized in physical form. The average person panics in this impact. They feel the stillness, assume they are failing, and frantically run back to old, toxic jobs, bad business partnerships, or desperate financial moves that pull them right back into the loop of struggle. But a rare chosen one must learn to stand firm in the void, recognizing that the stillness is not emptiness, but pregnant potential. During this symptom phase, your nervous system is undergoing a massive recalibration. For generations, your bloodline was wired to associate money with stress, hard physical labor, and anxiety. Your ancestors believed that money only came through suffering. Therefore, when the universe attempts to bring you wealth through ease, high-value ideas, and magnetic alignment, your internal subconscious governor flags it as abnormal. It triggers a false panic alarm, making you feel uneasy when things are quiet or making you feel guilty for desiring a life of comfort and abundance. This internal conflict is why you experience sudden financial resets whenever you begin to build momentum. You cannot solve an internal, subconscious recalibration using raw physical effort. You can read every financial book on the market, try every trending business model, and sacrifice your sleep. But as long as your subconscious architecture is set to treat wealth as a threat, your reality will always collapse back to your baseline. Survival. To hold the massive wealth shift that is currently waiting for you on the other side of this symptom phase, you must systematically reprogram the subconscious blueprint that governs your physical life. This is where the structured architecture of the prosperity blueprint becomes your ultimate bridge through the void. When you claim your prosperity blueprint today, you step into a guided 7-day protocol designed to systematically dismantle every hidden vow of poverty, ancestral debt cord, and subconscious fear holding your field hostage. But because we know that maintaining a sovereign frequency requires an unbroken daily sanctuary, we are also including 3 exclusive, highly potent companion workbooks completely free tonight. First, you will step into the velvet morning. This sacred 15-minute dawn protocol is engineered to tune your internal financial radio to the golden ray of divine wisdom before the noisy, chaotic world demands your attention. By spending just 15 minutes at sunrise in this aligned state, you dissolve the mental fog of survival panic, lower your stress hormones, and open your higher mind to receive high-value ideas and profitable solutions throughout your day. And you will walk upon the silk path. This sensory guide is dedicated to softening the subconscious resistance to receiving wealth. It gently retrains your nervous system to understand that luxury, beauty, comfort, and financial ease are completely safe for you to hold, permanently eliminating imposter syndrome, guilt, and ancestral shame once and for all. Third, you will receive the heritage ritual. This evening sanctuary guide allows you to end your day in absolute peace, clearing the accumulated energetic, static, and financial anxiety from your field. Through simple meditative practices, it prepares your vessel to manifest prosperity and anchor continuous supply while you sleep peacefully. You can access all 3 of these companion guides immediately alongside the main prosperity blueprint by clicking the link in the pinned comment below. To navigate this financial symptom and successfully complete your wealth shift, you must contemplate and internalize the 7 pillars of wealth alignment that govern your new sovereign reality. The first pillar is the pillar of divine security. This pillar is the absolute, unshakable realization that your ultimate sponsor and source of supply is not a corporate job, a volatile matter, but the infinite creator of the universe. When this pillar is activated in your spirit, financial panic completely vanishes. You realize that human channels may open or close, but the source itself is an eternal, overflowing fountain. If one channel closes during this symptom phase, the source is simply preparing to open 10 superior channels in its place. The second pillar is the pillar of unconditional worthiness. This pillar demands the complete and total destruction of the ancient lie that you must suffer, sacrifice your health, or live in physical burnout to prove your worthiness of financial reward. You do not earn the air you breathe. It is given to you freely as a gift of life. In the exact same way, material abundance is the natural, organic inheritance of a sovereign co-creator. You are worthy of ease, comfort, and luxury simply because you exist as a child of the divine. The third pillar is the pillar of strategic illumination. This is the activation of your higher mind to receive clear, precise, and high-value ideas directly from the cosmic realm. One single divine idea, born from spiritual alignment, can generate more material wealth in 30 days than 30 years of raw physical labor. When this pillar is operational, you no longer chase money. You receive creative solutions that solve massive problems and draw endless supply toward you. The fourth pillar is the pillar of capacity and expansion. This is the physical, emotional, and energetic capacity to hold, retain, and multiply wealth without experiencing anxiety or overwhelm. It expands your nervous system's capacity so that holding large sums of money feels as natural, calm, and effortless as breathing air. It stops the leak in your financial container and ensures that wealth stays with you, builds generational security, and serves as a monument of peace for your family. The fifth pillar is the pillar of energetic protection. As your light shines brighter and your financial vessel expands, you must shield your field from the envy, projection, jealousy, and scarcity fears of those who remain trapped in the matrix of struggle. This pillar creates an impenetrable, radiant shield around your mind, your home, your family, and your bank accounts, ensuring that lower frequencies cannot drain or disrupt your supply. The sixth pillar is the pillar of restorative supply. This pillar operates on the law of active surrender and divine trust. It is the deep understanding that when you sleep, rest, or engage in creative joy, the universe continues to organize physical reality on your behalf. You stop treating rest as a guilty luxury and begin to realize that rest is a sacred state where your frequency magnetizes resources to your door. The seventh pillar is the pillar of sovereign liberty. This is the complete and total severance of karmic debt, inherited poverty vows, and past financial mistakes. It erases the spiritual signatures of lack that were passed down through your bloodline for generations, granting you total freedom to write a brand new financial narrative unburdened by the failures of the past. Imagine what your life looks like when these 7 pillars are fully operational within your spirit. You wake up in the morning without that cold, paralyzing pit of financial anxiety in your stomach. You open your eyes, perform your 15-minute velvet morning practice, and feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude, confidence, and absolute mental clarity. Throughout the day, as you walk through your physical life, you move with the calm, unbothered elegance of the silk path, knowing that you are worthy of comfort, luxury, and deep respect. At night, you complete the heritage ritual, drifting into deep, restorative sleep, while your subconscious mind anchors your continuous supply. This is not a distant fantasy or an unattainable dream. This is the exact operational reality that the prosperity blueprint was engineered to unlock for you. The strange financial symptoms you are experiencing today are not your downfall. They are your birth pangs into sovereign wealth. But you must take the physical action of aligning your container today. Click the link in the pinned comment below right now and claim your prosperity blueprint along with all 3 companion guides tonight. Look back at the years you spent fighting against scarcity. You fought against mounting debt. You fought against doubting peers and family members. And you fought against your own physical and mental exhaustion. But notice that fighting through raw physical force never brought you true, lasting peace or permanent supply. Fighting in the physical realm only deepens your attachment to the illusion of struggle. Heaven's message to you today is a sacred, urgent invitation to lay down your heavy armor. Surrendering does not mean giving up or accepting defeat. Surrendering means stepping out of the human matrix of struggle so that divine supply can take over. When you make the sovereign choice to realign your frequency, subtle but breathtaking shifts will begin to manifest in your immediate physical environment. The strange financial friction will instantly dissolve. Unexpected resources, contract offers, creative ideas, and lucrative doors of opportunity will begin to appear with mathematical precision. You will find yourself making decisions with absolute clarity, calm, and authority, no longer driven by the frantic panic of survival. The symptoms have served their purpose, and the shift is upon you. The higher realms have issued the decree, and the physical universe is rearranging itself to reflect your new reality. The only question that remains is whether you will allow your vessel to be rewired for abundance, or whether you will retreat back into the comfortable pain of the old struggle. The choice is entirely yours, sovereign chosen. You can close this video right now and return to the exhausting, repetitive routine of trying to force results through raw physical effort, carrying the heavy, soul-crushing weight of financial worry for another year. Or you can make a quiet, sovereign declaration tonight that your symptom phase is over, your container is prepared, and you are ready to step into your permanent wealth shift. Click the link in the pinned comment below right now and claim your prosperity blueprint alongside all 3 free companion guides. The Velvet Morning, the Silk Morning, and the Heritage Ritual. As soon as your order is complete, your instant digital portal will open, giving you immediate access to begin your 7-day transformation tonight. Step across the threshold. Your symptoms are ending and your supply is infinite.